Hello, New York Yankees fans. We have brand new exclusive videos and the latest news for you. Before we get started, we'd like to invite you to join our channel and give this video a like. It's crucial to get exclusive access to the latest updates. Giancarlo Stanton, a figure who has long been synonymous with the New York Yankees, may finally be stepping off the Bronx stage and moving into new waters as whispers of a trade to the Seattle Mariners have begun to circulate through the baseball grapevine. For years, Stanton's power-hitting prowess has been a highlight for the Yankees, a player whose home runs were celebrated like fireworks over the Hudson River. Yet, despite flashes of brilliance, injuries and inconsistencies have left some fans questioning his long-term fit in New York. Now, as trade talks heat up, sources close to the matter hint at a deal that could see Stanton wearing the Mariners' navy and teal, bringing a veteran presence to a team hungry for big names and explosive offense. The mere suggestion of such a move has already sent shockwaves through social media, with fans debating the impact of losing a slugger of Stanton's caliber while simultaneously envisioning the potential renaissance he could spark in Seattle. For the Yankees, parting with a player of Stanton's stature would signal a significant shift in strategy, perhaps signaling a rebuild or at least a retooling around younger talent. While for the Mariners, this could be the boldest statement they've made in years. Analysts are already weighing the financial and tactical implications, dissecting every angle of this possible blockbuster trade. The excitement, speculation, and tension surrounding the rumor are palpable, making every update feel like a headline in the making. The Mariners, a team that has long struggled to capture consistent attention on a national stage, could suddenly find themselves in the limelight if Stanton officially joins their roster. Seattle has built a reputation for patience and development, cultivating young stars and waiting for the right moment to make bold moves. Acquiring a player of Stanton's experience and raw power could signal a new era of ambition for the franchise, a willingness to shake things up and compete on a level they have only flirted with in the past. Fans in the Pacific Northwest are already dreaming of packed stadiums and record-breaking home runs, imagining the sheer energy Stanton could bring to T-Mobile Park. Yet alongside the excitement, questions loom large. Can Stanton stay healthy? Will his style of play translate across the country to a new stadium and a different lineup? Baseball pundits are dissecting everything from batting angles to team chemistry, trying to predict how this potential trade could reshape both franchises. Rumors suggest negotiations have been intense, with multiple players and prospects possibly being involved to balance salaries and future prospects. The anticipation is electric, creating a whirlwind of speculation that keeps sports media buzzing, as fans eagerly await confirmation that could redefine the Mariners' trajectory. Every tweet, every insider tip, and every cryptic comment from front offices fuels the rumor mill, leaving supporters on edge and pundits in overdrive, debating what Stanton's arrival could mean in a crowded and competitive league landscape. If finalized, the move would be a statement not just in Seattle, but across the MLB, underscoring the league's constant evolution and the shifting fortunes of even its most iconic franchises. Yankees fans are reacting with a mix of disbelief and resignation as the possibility of Stanton's departure gains traction. For many, Stanton's presence in New York has been a symbol of hope and excitement, a reminder that the Yankees always aim for the biggest names and the loudest moments in baseball. Yet, the reality of professional sports often clashes with loyalty, and rumors indicate that management may be prioritizing long-term strategy over sentimental attachment. Analysts have highlighted that trading Stanton could free up significant payroll space, allowing the Yankees to pursue younger talents or reinforce weaker positions that have struggled in recent seasons. While social media is flooded with passionate debates, some fans argue that letting Stanton go could be a gamble too risky for a team always under the pressure to win championships. Others see opportunity, speculating on which rising stars or promising prospects could arrive in exchange, potentially creating a roster that blends youth with experience in a new, strategic balance. The tension between history and future ambition is palpable, as every rumor seems to layer speculation upon speculation. The Yankees' management is tight-lipped, but insiders hint that discussions are serious and could accelerate quickly, potentially changing the narrative of the team's season in unexpected ways. Whether this ends as a monumental trade or merely a speculative buzz, the very fact that Stanton's name is in the conversation demonstrates the magnitude of the potential move, keeping the baseball world on high alert and turning each update into must-watch content for fans everywhere. Across the baseball world, commentators and analysts are weighing in on what Stanton's potential move to the Mariners might signify for both leagues. On one hand, the American League East would see the Yankees adjusting to life without a marquee slugger, a psychological and strategic shift for a division already brimming with talent. On the other hand, the Mariners would gain not just a hitter, but a marketing magnet, someone whose reputation alone could draw crowds, boost merchandise sales, and energize a fan base longing for a statement piece. Rumors suggest the trade talks have been meticulous, with front offices dissecting every statistical nuance and long-term projection before making any commitment. Baseball insiders are particularly fixated on Stanton's injury history and how Seattle's medical and training staff might manage his workload, ensuring he remains a force at the plate while avoiding the pitfalls that have occasionally sidelined him in New York. Social media is abuzz with mock lineups, projections, and fan theories, creating an atmosphere that mirrors the frenzy of a blockbuster Hollywood release. Except in this case, the stakes are real, tangible, and deeply emotional for fans. The speculation has taken on a life of its own, feeding into narratives about team identity, player loyalty, and the evolving business of baseball. Each rumor, each leak, and each cryptic comment from insiders fuels a cycle of hope and anxiety, leaving audiences both thrilled and apprehensive about the unfolding saga. In essence, the mere possibility of Stanton wearing Mariners teal has transformed what might have been a routine offseason into a captivating narrative full of intrigue, anticipation, and undeniable drama that captivates the entire baseball community, ensuring that everyone from casual fans to hardcore analysts is paying attention to every development as if it were a pivotal moment in the sport's history. Inside the Mariners clubhouse, whispers are reportedly already circulating, with players reacting to the idea of joining forces with a talent like Stanton. Veterans may see his arrival as an opportunity to learn from a seasoned slugger, while younger players might be inspired by the presence of someone who has consistently competed at the highest levels of the sport. Sources suggest that internal conversations hint at excitement, as team members speculate on how Stanton could alter lineups, defensive strategies, and even clubhouse culture. The psychological impact of acquiring a player of his stature is significant. It signals an organizational commitment to winning immediately, reshaping morale and ambitions across the roster. Coaches are reportedly analyzing potential adjustments to accommodate Stanton's hitting style, while the front office is assessing marketing, ticket sales, and fan engagement benefits. The potential synergy between Stanton and key Mariners hitters could form a formidable offensive core, the type of lineup that turns close games into highlight reels and sparks national media attention. Rumors hint at strategy meetings where the coaching staff debates batting order, field positioning, and even pitching rotations with Stanton's arrival in mind, emphasizing how every detail matters in orchestrating a seamless integration. The anticipation within the team itself mirrors the excitement outside the stadium, as speculation about the trade spreads like wildfire through the fan base, local press, and social media networks. Whether Stanton ultimately joins the Mariners or not, the discussions, hypotheticals, and reactions already shape the narrative of the franchise, creating a charged atmosphere where every rumor amplifies both excitement and pressure, leaving everyone involved acutely aware that a potential trade of this magnitude carries implications far beyond statistics, affecting morale, identity, and the very spirit of the team. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. In New York, the discussion surrounding Stanton's potential exit has become a talking point not just among fans, but across mainstream media outlets and sports programs. Headlines speculate on the financial and strategic implications, while social media amplifies every leak and cryptic statement, feeding a loop of rumor, analysis, and debate. Pundits dissect Stanton's career statistics, injury history, and potential fit in Seattle, comparing scenarios and projecting outcomes with varying degrees of certainty. The trade, if executed, represents more than just a player exchange. It reflects the evolving nature of baseball economics, the strategic balancing act between talent and salary, and the psychological dimension of parting with a longtime icon. Yankee supporters express a mix of anger, nostalgia, and pragmatic reasoning, acknowledging that a player of Stanton's caliber may be most valuable in a different context, while Mariners fans revel in the mere possibility of witnessing history in real time. Every twist in the rumor, every insider comment, and every cryptic hint fuels speculation further, as analysts craft detailed narratives that consider both short-term impact and long-term consequences. Discussions extend beyond the field, encompassing marketing, stadium atmosphere, and regional pride, highlighting how intertwined sports are with culture, community, and identity. Rumors are treated as headlines, opinions as news, and every update as potentially game-changing, ensuring that whether the trade occurs or not, Stanton's name remains at the center of a story that captivates the national imagination and keeps fans riveted to every development, as if their collective anticipation could somehow influence the outcome. The combination of uncertainty, high stakes, and star power creates a narrative so compelling that even casual observers feel compelled to follow, analyze, and debate each emerging detail, contributing to a cultural moment that extends far beyond the diamond, encapsulating the drama, passion, and spectacle of professional sports in its most intense form. The social media landscape has transformed the Stanton trade rumor into a global conversation, with hashtags, fan edits, and discussion threads multiplying by the minute. Across platforms, fans from New York, Seattle, and even neutral observers weigh in, offering analysis, speculation, and hot takes that sometimes border on obsession. The velocity of information creates a feedback loop, where each report, confirmation, or denial fuels the next round of commentary, leaving journalists, insiders, and casual followers scrambling to keep pace with the evolving narrative. Sports commentators dissect potential lineups, projected stats, and even subtle psychological dynamics within the clubhouse, providing detailed breakdowns that rival the depth of investigative reporting. The rumor has created a shared experience for baseball enthusiasts, a topic around which debates, arguments, and friendships form, reinforcing the sport's cultural impact and emotional resonance. In Seattle, merchandise stores are rumored to be preparing for a spike in demand, while New York fans express frustration, anticipation, or nostalgia, depending on their perspective. Analysts highlight how Stanton's presence could affect pitching rotations, batting orders, and overall team performance, creating a scenario where statistical models, fan sentiment, and human psychology intersect in unpredictable ways. Whether these speculations prove accurate or not, the phenomenon underscores the power of rumors in shaping public perception, driving engagement, and keeping audiences invested in the drama of professional sports, where the line between speculation and reality often blurs, and every update feels like a defining moment with far-reaching consequences. The conversation around Stanton transcends the transactional, becoming a story of identity, loyalty, and ambition that engages communities and sparks debate across digital and traditional media, reinforcing the notion that a single potential trade can ripple far beyond the confines of the baseball field, shaping the narrative of an entire season, a fan base, and a league in ways that are as unpredictable as they are thrilling. The potential arrival of GIANCARLO Stanton in Seattle has ignited speculation about how his presence could redefine the Mariners' offensive strategy, transforming a team that has often struggled to produce consistent runs into one with a feared and dynamic lineup. Insiders suggest that the coaching staff is already considering how to integrate Stanton's left-handed power into the batting order, evaluating whether he should anchor the heart of the lineup or act as a catalyst for younger hitters seeking to maximize their own potential. Rumors hint at intensive discussions about in-game adjustments, defensive shifts, and situational hitting strategies, emphasizing how a single acquisition could ripple through every facet of the team's approach. Mariners fans are imagining stadiums filled with the roar of home runs clearing the fences, the excitement of late-inning comebacks energized by Stanton's bat, and the boost to morale that comes from seeing a marquee player commit to their city. Meanwhile, sports analysts are dissecting the potential psychological impact, suggesting that a veteran like Stanton could mentor rising stars, instill confidence in less experienced players, and set a tone of professionalism that permeates the clubhouse. Social media conversations are flooded with projections, highlight reels, and speculative interviews, fueling a sense of anticipation akin to a championship chase already in motion, even before any official announcement. Every rumor, every insider tip, and every imagined scenario contributes to a narrative charged with drama, excitement, and the unmistakable allure of baseball's unpredictable and enthralling nature, making fans feel as if they are witnessing the birth of a new era in Seattle sports history. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.